On what seemed like an ordinary afternoon, a woman walked into a check-cashing business, carrying a check worth more than $166,000. Within minutes, employees suspected the check was fake and called police. As officers began asking questions, her story became increasingly difficult to verify. The only question was she a victim of a scam or a part of the fraud?
Sometimes if things are too good to be true, they are. And I hope this is what that is. Okay?
I've learned a big lesson because you just don't. Yeah.
And when I literally was like, "What'd you get the check for?" And she's like, "I got it because it's a business check. I'm in business with these people." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, how did you get it? Who did you talk to? Were you expecting it? Can I just have my check back now?" I mean, just immediately.
Yeah.
So she's lying straight through her teeth.
Yeah. Hey, are you Brenda?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, I got my license.
Okay.
FedEx.
Do you guys want to have a seat in the car?
Get the car. Bob, you gotta get down to yours. I'm a sit right here. Braylon, get in the car. I know, but I gotta make sure.
You want to talk to her?
Hi.
Hey, how
I
are you?
actually have the vice president of finance on the phone with me right now. He has confirmed that is fake. She has been coming in here giving me, as soon as I started asking a question, she started getting hostile with it and wanting the check back immediately. So it is confirmed fraudulent. I've also spoke with the bank. She has signed the back of it.
I got a check.
So she told me she was in business with them,
And
partnered.
I'm here.
She does business with them. She received it in a FedEx envelope. And like I said, I have Jim, whose name is on that check. That's the VP
And I told
of the
her, I
finance
said,
department.
I'm in
And he's already confirmed that it's not good as well.
Well, okay.
What's going on?
Here, you want to sit back here, actually.
At first, this looked like a routine financial transaction. A woman walked into a check-cashing business, carrying what appeared to be a legitimate six-figure check. But within moments, employees started noticing things that didn't quite add up. And as officers began asking simple questions, the story behind that check became more complicated with every answer she gave.
I got a check through FedEx.
Okay.
And I come here to try to cash it.
Okay.
Okay. She took it from me.
Okay.
And I told her, I said, I'm in kind of a hurry. I have a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Well, we've waited and we've waited and we've waited. I said, ma'am, I've waited to my last minute. I have to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, takes a little time, put kids in the car.
That's our
There's our sergeant. He's just talking to your kids.
You know, take them out of the car, go into it. So I'm like running behind.
So, where'd you get the check from? You said FedEx?
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay. For what?
I mean, I literally just asked a couple questions and she started going off. So I'm like, no, this is fake. I'm calling him. So, do you need to speak with him? I have him right here if you need it. I've also sent him a picture and he's confirmed that no.
Tell you what, what's Jim's phone number?
Right there on the front. Sorry. Yeah, I've got it jumbled because I was trying to write it quickly.
That's where the story took an unexpected turn. Instead of explaining a simple payment, Brenda suddenly claimed she was part owner of a trucking operation in Florida.
I'm part owner of a truck service.
Oh, okay. So they're paying you for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came FedEx. My husband called me. FedEx came. I said, I'm at the garage. I'll be on to the house. I got it.
Have you gotten a check from that company before?
Second one.
Second one. The first one was just fine?
Yes.
Why is this one nice and fraudulent?
I
You
have
don't know?
no clue.
Okay.
fed the kids, and I come here.
Okay. Interesting.
That's it.
That's a cool name. What's your name?
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Alright.
How long have you been part owner of this company out in Florida?
2 years.
2 years? Is this? All right, tell them we'll give them a call if we need it.
Have that real quick. I need to scan it through my system
Yeah.
so I can send it out.
Yeah, I can call you.
Okay, and like I said, it come in pre-signed. She already swore up and down it was her check, that it was legit. She wanted her check because she had an appointment. She had to go just immediately as soon as I asked like 2 questions. That was it. So.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna if you want to come back in and get this,
Okay.
or I can pick it out. Doesn't matter. Either
Okay,
way.
that sounds good. Thank you. So you've only received 2 checks from them in the 2 years?
Well,
One a year?
You got to pay for food, stuff like that.
Sure.
So, where I didn't have a whole lot of money into it, the money it was making, I had to have it put back.
So where did you cash this first check then? Here?
No,
Okay, so where'd you cash the first check that you got?
that was last year,
Okay.
and I cashed it at, it was a check place up here on the corner. Now that's some kind of smoke.
Come over to your door?
Yeah.
How about I get you a sticker?
Well, the smoke place has been there for, Bill, how long has that smoke shop been there?
2 years maybe.
Which one? The smoke shop there on the corner that used to be the Check Smart?
Yeah, a couple years.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of years.
Hold on.
Okay. You said you cashed the other one last year?
Probably been 2
Okay.
when I first started.
Okay.
But yeah,
What's the name of this truck company?
it's shit. Now you got me all worked up. I'm not really for sure.
But you're part owner?
It's LLC. It's in Fort Lauderdale, 401. Brian Holland's the owner.
Okay, so you're part owner of this trucking company. You got a phone number or anything for them where we can contact
At
them?
home I do,
Okay.
but I'm trying to get to an appointment.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to figure out, we're saying we have a fraudulent check about $16,000. So what we're trying to do is verify that that is absolutely 110% on top of what, hang on, let me finish. Let me finish. We're trying to make sure that everything is verified the way that it's supposed to be. And if this is all some kind of big misunderstanding and CheckSmart's telling you that this isn't legal or whatever it is, I'm keeping an eye on them. Looks like my sergeant's getting some stickers.
Do not stick that on my car.
Don't stick it on this
Okay.
for cars. I
Focus
want you
with
to
me
stick
here.
it on your
Okay.
clothes.
So we show up because basically we have a $16,000 fraudulent check that's attempting to be cashed, all right? They're putting a hold
It
of their...
better not be a
Hang on
fraud.
a second. Let me just tell you what we have and why we're trying to figure this out, okay? I don't know you, I've never met you before.
Right.
We come here because they're getting a hold of their bank manager that says that check is fraudulent, okay? So now what we are trying to do is now determine, because he's talking to the kids, okay? Basically what we're trying to do is you're saying that you're part owner of this trucking company that's in Fort Lauderdale.
For officers, this was a major red flag. Most business owners can immediately identify the company they're invested in.
You don't know the name of it, you know it's an LLC, you don't have a phone number for it. If I'm part owner of a trucking company, I would probably know a little bit more details and stuff about it.
Especially if they owe me $16,000.
And if this
Well,
is the second...
I didn't know that I made $16,000 until it came in the mail. If I would have knew that before, I would have.
Don't do that either.
Please,
So how did you become part of this whole trucking company thing? You said you've been
through a
part...
friend.
And you've been part of this for 2 years, you said? Okay.
Through a friend.
Yes.
Okay. So this trucking company that you said you ended up getting a check for, that you cashed at this checking place down here, that's now been a smoke shop for the last 2 years, means they gave you money up front, and you went ahead and cashed that money up front at the CheckSmart?
Yeah. Now they're in Georgetown.
Who's in Georgetown?
That place that used to be there.
Hold on one
Okay.
second. Hold on one second.
So how do we go about verifying that this check is legit then? Who do you talk to with this trucking company?
And I'm back.
My friend.
Okay, what's your friend's phone number?
What time?
Does this friend live in Florida?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe gotcha.
yes, sir.
Okay. We'll gladly go
So
ahead and
did
take
you
that
just
number.
get a call from
and
a
hang on
check
a
smart
second.
up
We're gonna have
here
to write that down.
about
We're gonna have to
a
get a little bit of
check?
information stuff from him.
Lady Brandy Howe, that she was manager.
Yeah.
G-R-E-W.
So, what, can you tell me any more about this? So, did you just get a call from a check smart up here about a check?
You had a lady named Brandy Howe, that she was a manager.
Yeah. So, what can you tell me any more about this?
All I know is we got a call into our main phone number. We're down here in Florida. And they started asking questions if we had issued a cashier's check for $16,000. The call went to our receptionist, so she didn't really know how to answer. She called me and transferred the lady, or gave the lady my phone number so she could call me. She sent me a picture of a check that appears to be fraudulent because we have not written that check. I checked it into our accounting system. We don't write cashier's checks. We just do regular checks, and then we do wire transfers. So it was pretty easy to tell that it wasn't from us. And I confirmed that with the person who actually writes the checks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What? And you're with Fleet Advantage?
At this point, the investigation shifted dramatically. Officers were no longer trying to verify the check. They were trying to determine whether Brenda was a victim of scam or knowingly participating in fraud.
Yeah, I'm the VP of Finance for Fleet Advantage. We're down in Florida.
Okay. Jim, can I get your date of birth? She's saying that she's part owner in this trucking company, and she's got a whole story. But okay. Well,
she's a part owner in a trucking company.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, we deal with truck companies all the time, but I'm not aware of any checks we've ever written.
Okay.
And Gru does what for this company?
He works for him.
Okay.
In Florida?
He lives in Florida.
Okay.
So you know a friend that works
805.
for...
Okay.
Oh, 974.
So you know this guy that works down in this company in Florida, and then he told you a part owner, please? Okay. Sign any papers about being a part owner or anything like that?
When I was down there, I did.
And when was that?
It's probably been 2.5 years, 3.
Okay. So you went to Florida about 2.5, almost 3 years ago. You signed paperwork to do a part ownership of the company. Who is the other owner of this company?
I told you, Brian Holland.
Brian Holland? Okay. So, do you have any contact with him ever? You never have contact with him. You're part owner of the business. Do they ever send you any updates on how the company's doing? And they give you
It's
like I'm trying to
more
figure
of the truck, not the company. It's more, I'm part owner of a truck.
a truck that's with the company?
Yes, that works with that company.
So you went in with Brian to purchase this truck.
I
And,
went in with Drew to purchase this truck.
okay, for Brian to use in the company.
There's a driver that drives that truck
Okay.
for that company.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So-
I got to go to this doctor's. I just had a hysterectomy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, we gotta figure this out because we can check here.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Do I what?
Yeah, so do you see kind of what I'm saying?
Kinda, yeah.
You're a part owner of a business, basically a business venture.
Well, I'm
right?
hoping I'm not being scammed.
Correct. And that
Because
is
of the
ultimately
fact-
what I'm trying to figure out here.
Yeah.
If you're telling me that you have all this going on, and you're getting this money for this truck, and you're doing all this stuff,
Do you think I'm getting scammed from him?
I
I'm hoping.
I'm thinking something ain't sounding right. And I'm saying you're getting a $16,000 check in the mail from FedEx, basically saying that she's saying it's fraudulent, no good.
So I'm getting scammed. So they're trying to.
But you said that you were in business with them.
Right, that's what she's saying. So let me ask you this, okay?
When's the last time I've been to Florida?
Well,
I told you, 2.5 years ago.
Correct, I got you on that one. But what do you give them?
What do I give them?
Yeah.
They take money out of that the truck makes for the upkeep. That's it.
What I'm saying is, so you went down there 2.5, 3 years ago.
I had to give them money.
How much money did you?
The more Brenda explained the investment, the more unusual it sounded. She claimed tens of thousands of dollars had changed hands. Yet there appeared to be little documentation to support it.
Did you give them?
About $22,000.
Okay.
He went in 22, and then the company took care of the rest.
And they legitimately purchased this truck. You were there when it was bought.
No.
So you were not there. You gave them $22,000 in Florida 2.5, almost 3 years
I'm
ago.
screwed.
And you weren't there when they purchased this truck.
No.
You left after signing paperwork.
Yeah.
They sent you one check before.
I live here.
I know you do, over on Outdoor. So they sent you.
I live here.
Right. So they sent you a check before that cashed. How much was that check for?
About 12.
12,000, you said. And that one cleared. So then they send you this one, and it's obviously fraudulent, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Is
With
it?
the bank and the company. Yep.
With
Sorry.
the trucking company?
Yep. I spoke to
back
their
here.
vice president of the financial department.
Okay.
Yep, and the bank, the third.
Okay.
So
I
you
just
were
got-
asking, I just have a question.
You
So
might be
you
out
were
on-
asking that you wanted so much in cash and so much on money orders. Were they wanting you to send the money orders to them?
No, I was trying. I
I was just curious because a lot of times they ask for this.
like I said, just had a
And then
disrupt me, so I've been out of work for about
I got
5 weeks.
I had 2 questions out and then she was already getting kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I got an appointment. I just had a hysterectomy, man. The 28th of February.
It's okay. I'm gonna let them.
Just do me a favor, hang out with her for a second. She's valid and everything. Okay.
He's spoken to the owner of this company who didn't write this check.
All fraudulent.
I don't think they're not lying, so here, I'm gonna give you that.
He said that their check numbers are thousands higher than this.
Yeah.
Running a business. Yeah. And I was like, we don't have a Brenda, we don't have a Wolf. He's like, no.
Yeah. She's saying she went to Florida 2.5, 3 years ago, signed paperwork with so-and-so, gave $22,000 to be a part of this company, ended up leaving.
Reading someone their Miranda rights doesn't automatically mean they're under arrest. In this case, investigators wanted to make sure any statements Brenda made could later be used as part of the investigation.
Okay. You know what I mean?
Little 68, that's the outfit, $60,000. I read her Miranda rights and drill it. You do whatever you like, though.
Cool.
So you said Gru's your friend, right?
Yeah.
Did he grow up around here, or?
He came in Ohio with a friend of mine that lives in Arizona.
Okay.
And I thought they were
How long you known him for a while before you did this?
Junior or the Gru?
Gru.
About 6 years.
You know, about 6 years, and he told you about this business thing.
Yeah.
Did he put 22,000 too?
That's what he said.
Oh, you don't know if he didn't. Huh? Have you talked to him since then? Like recently?
2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious if you still talk to him or not.
Well, not
he has a
after he's screwing me.
He has
I
a
gotta go
California
upstairs.
number.
Please shut the door. No, you didn't. No, you buckled in.
I mean, that's what you got right now, right? Huh? Yeah, that's what you got right now, right? She's in possession of the phone check.
She was already signed before. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? That's something else.
I'm back.
But that's all I got.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not good,
I think it's
you
fraud.
can have
I don't
it.
think it's
Sorry.
I don't think it's stolen. It was never written. You know what I mean? So,
What's your name?
Brandy.
I know that you're in there, but give me your last name, Brandy.
HOWE. I'm not allowed to give that out. In front of customers, so.
Okay. HOWE.
Yeah, I know that. So you're saying that you got this FedEx wise? Okay. From them?
I am, I'm sure, so.
Okay, I will.
Where's that paper at?
Okay,
The envelope and stuff from them.
My house.
The envelope's at your house?
Would you like to follow me to my house?
No.
Not particularly.
Yeah, that we're not going to
Sure.
do. Positive. That we're not going to do.
drive.
Okay.
Not very far.
No, Brenda, we're not going to do that.
So basically, at this point, we have a fraudulent check for $16,000, and we have you trying to pass said check and it being in your
And I'm
possession.
sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know.
We're not saying you're a bad person or anything like that,
No,
Brenda, but there's a couple
please.
things. There's a couple
I
things in
just
the
went to
state
church last night.
Yeah,
and oh my God.
No, yeah, we're not saying you're a bad person, but there is a couple things that we need to ask you because it's against the law in the state of Ohio to possess
Well, I
that.
bet it is. I know it is.
So we were going to stop right here and we're going to make sure that you're aware of your rights. Okay?
Please don't arrest me.
Hang tight. We're not saying anybody's going to jail, anybody's going in handcuffs, or anybody's going anywhere. But what we need you to do is we need to read your rights and make sure that you're aware of them and know. Our main concern is the two people that are in the back of that car and make sure they're safe and that you're safe and we're all safe.
Okay, because I'm babysitting.
Right, and we're not saying you're a bad person, and we're not saying you did anything to hurt anybody, right? There's people out here that are stabbing, punching, murdering, killing, I mean, it's bad stuff out here, you know what I mean? You're trying to cash a check, but we need to make sure that me and you and these other officers get to the bottom of it. So we're going to read your Miranda.
Again.
Okay, sounds good. Hang tight for 1 second while...
Swear to God it'll
Brendo, hang tight 1 second.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions and make any statements. Do you understand each of your rights I explained to you? These rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Brenda, here's what we got. It's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. Tell you it's awesome. But what we have here is a miscommunication of something. Here's what I'm at. My name's Sergeant Tobias, first things first. Whatever you tell me here today, you're not going to go down to jail, okay? But what I need, hang tight, Brenda. Let me finish and then I'm going to let you talk for as much as you want. What I need, Brenda, is I need the 100% truth because this is what we're going to do. I love to tell people, hold on, I love to tell people what we're going to do. We have 4 investigators up there that have nothing better to do than to investigate every part of every little thing that's happening here today. They're going to contact Florida. They're going to contact people. They're going to pull bank records. They're going to pull text messages. They're going to pull phone conversations. They're going to talk to other people. They're going to talk to people that you got checks from, that other people get checks from, and everything. What they're going to do is they're going to make a case that doesn't need to go to a federal level, a jurisdictional state level, that doesn't need to. If me and you can hash something out here today of exactly where we got checks from, who's cashing them, why we're cashing them, all that good stuff, okay, if that's the way you want to go, and that's the way you want to end it, that's what we'll do here today. But just know that attempting to pass a bad check, listen to me, you keep interrupting and we're not going to get anywhere. You attempting to pass a bad check in here, little fish down here. We're not really interested in that. What we want to know is where you got it, who's writing them, how we're making them, and then we're going way up here, Brenda, okay? We passing a bad check in here, I don't really care. But you're making me care. So where'd you get it from?
I told you. Drew Edwards. That's what his name was.
Drew Edwards. Where's he though?
Drew. With a G-R-E-W. He lives in Florida.
He lives in Florida.
He has a California number.
Okay.
So...
Gotcha. And he just sends you $16,000 checks every day?
Not $16,000 every day.
How many checks have you gotten from him then?
2.
2. And the first one was for 12?
Yes.
Okay. And he's the one who sends them to you? Is it from him?
It's
and not from...
usually the company.
What company?
His company.
What company does he have?
he's more owner into the trucking company than I am. I'm just kind of like a silent partner
Gotcha.
that handed out
That handles
$22,000.
stolen checks. Gotcha. I would call my business a company too if I was running an illegal operation. That sounds like it would be a good idea too, Brenda. I'm uninterested in all that. What I want to know is how many times when we look through your bank records are you cashing checks for Drew or Grew?
That was just the one time.
That would be something that I would need to know here today. And like we started at the beginning of this, I'm just a truth seeker, and we're just truth seekers. Anything you tell me, we're not going to take you down to jail because you got a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Right. So, again, we'll give you another opportunity, because that's all I'm about is opportunities. Of telling me exactly how you got this check. Some random person that you've met one time 2 years ago named Drew down in Florida sends you $30,000 worth of checks, and you think that that's something that would be reasonably articulated.
My husband.
Who's Bill?
My
Bill.
husband.
Okay, food is done. Now I know you love more. I got it now. FedEx was at the house. Okay, leaving Bud garage. Bud, don't let the dog out. I don't understand any of that.
Okay, he's like, I meant to say bus, but it came back bud. But he said, don't let the dog out because I don't have a fenced-in yard and she runs.
Wow, Brenda,
Okay.
this couldn't be any more confusing. What does that have to do with anything?
I have a camera on my house.
Okay.
That's how my husband at work knew that FedEx was there.
Okay. Do you think that it's a realistic thing?
Honest to God.
That's fine. We're not saying that we're not saying that we don't believe you.
True.
That's great. Do you think that it's a reasonable thing for a person in the city of Cincinnati, state of Ohio, Milford, Miami Township, to get two checks from $30,000, well, $28,000, that's college math, $28,000, do you think it's reasonable that somebody would get $28,000 in checks from a guy named Drew in Florida, and you, for no reason at all, would go cash it? The answer to that is no, Brenda. And if the sooner that you get to that point, the sooner we can stop baking in the sun out here and send you on your way to go home.
I didn't know. I'm telling you, I did not know.
Okay. Just like people that don't know that it's 25-mile-an-hour zone and they go 50. I don't care. Okay? We've been nice, and now I'm starting to get nice. I let everybody have their opportunity to tell me what the hell happened, Brenda. And the more that you bury yourself into lies or whatever they
I'm
are.
not lying, I swear to God.
Okay.
Brenda, do you think that we believe that you go down to Florida and meet some guy and write him a check
I
for
didn't meet the guy in Florida. The guy came to our house with a friend of ours from Arizona that he is actually friends with.
Okay, so there's a friend of a friend of a friend that you handed a check for $22,000, and now you're expecting payment back.
Well, not payment back. I thought I was making an investment.
How much money did you give him?
$22,000.
You gave him $22,000 when?
2.5 years ago to buy this.
What bank did that come out of?
What bank? I saved it up. It didn't come out of it.
So cash, you handed him straight cash, $22,000. So there'll be increments out of your bank account for the last 3 years of money that was coming out that you're getting cash withdrawals.
They did cash withdrawals.
How do you get $22,000 in, Brenda?
Coffee can?
You saved it.
Okay,
No.
Brenda. Hey, remember for me? Okay, we're going to let you go on your way, but just remember that we gave you this opportunity, okay? When we're talking to more important people than me and more important people than us, meaning a judge or if that's the way a case, a grand jury or something of that nature, remember that Officer Tobias, well, Sergeant now, Sergeant Tobias gave you this opportunity to tell me everything you know. Because it doesn't look great.
Do you know Mark Zuckermeyer? He used to be an officer for Miami.
Yeah, sure.
We are friends.
Sounds great.
He knows that I would never.
We're not telling you that you're doing.
stupid.
But here's what I know, Brenda.
It sounds that I just did something stupid.
Here's what I do know, Brenda, is that you know a little bit more.
A little bit more what?
Of that you're not telling me. Brenda, people don't go down
I
to
swear
$22,000 cash.
To God, I swear.
Here's what I did.
On my grandkids.
I asked what bank that came out of. And you said, what bank did that come out of? So it gives you an
It's
opportunity to
that
give
came
me the
out of
answer
that
that you want to
shit,
give me. I don't care, because I've already told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to check all your bank
Who do you
accounts.
bank with?
When we're done here, Brenda.
Yes.
U.S. Bank.
So why wouldn't you take this check to U.S. Bank? Why are you here at CheckSmart?
Why am I here to check?
Yes.
Money orders.
Brenda, you're killing me. You gotta stop repeating our questions that are the hard ones. What's your name, Brenda? What bank do I own? What bank do I own? PNC.
What do you mean? No, I didn't say PNC. I said U.S. Bank.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Fair enough. We just,
Swear to God.
I understand.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't. I feel like I have been
You made a mistake.
scammed. No, I didn't know I was making a mistake.
But it happened. We're here.
So this is where we're at. Okay. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we have a fraudulent check in your possession and you tried to cash. Okay.
But I didn't know it
Okay,
was
so listen to me.
fraudulent.
We're gonna get
If
out of
I
here.
knew
Listen,
it was
Brenda,
fraudulent,
listen.
Brenda,
We know
listen.
you didn't know. Listen.
We're getting out of here. You're getting out of here. We're turning it over to our investigators. They'll look into it, pull bank records, everything else like that. They'll verify if everything you're saying is true. They'll verify it all, or they'll find on the other way that it's not. And then at the end of the day, if they find out that it isn't true, then there'll be a Rule 16, which is a felony charge for you. Okay?
Why would I?
Brenda, a lot of people ask me a lot of why they would do certain things, and I can't answer
Why
them.
would I run? I'm telling you. These kids are
So-
alive. I
So
got
Brenda, it's
7
kind of like this, okay? Like, so say Brew shows up at your driveway. He's got a $50,000 truck. He said, Brenda, I got the deal of a lifetime. All you have to do is give me $22,000. This truck
That
will be
was the
yours.
dumbest thing I've done. I
Okay,
know that.
I'm
Listen,
just saying.
listen to the rest of it.
Listen.
Unfortunately, that single statement captures the reality behind countless fraud cases. Whether Brenda was a victim or a willing participant remain unclear, but the warning couldn't have been more relevant.
If something's too good to be true, it is. Right? So here we are. So that's what we want. We just want the truth. I don't know that we're going to get there today, but
I'm telling you every bit of the truth that I slipped in.
then we're not judges.
I'm telling
right? So we're not going to make the decision
every
at the
bit
end
of
of the
truth
day.
that I know.
So we're going to get out of here.
Because I would never, I'm telling you,
We have a good phone number.
never.
No, I'm about to get one. Brenda, can I get your phone number so they can follow up with you?
I would never do anything.
So we're going to get out of here.
You're not saying that.
Right. So we're going to get out of here. A detective's going to be in contact with you. Okay. See if we can go ahead and figure out this whole bank records thing and
And I will
verify
save
everything.
that FedEx.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you have that,
Yes, I
great.
do.
Well, we're getting out of here. All right. They'll be in contact. They'll verify everything. All right. If everything's on the up and up, you got nothing to worry about. But if it isn't, then there's going to be a Rule 16 filed for you.
Well,
Okay.
I don't want nothing. I've never in my
That's
life.
great.
Then if you can
tried
save
to
whatever you
trouble.
have about this, any paperwork you sign that you find up having, that would be helpful.
Contracts.
Anything that you have verifying
Probably
any
can't find the contracts, but
I would look.
I do have
if
the
you got it, then
info.
great. Okay. I would go ahead and get all that together because we're going to be in contact with you and figure it out. Okay. At the end of the day, I hope that this is one of those scenarios where you just got scammed and it's all just a misunderstanding.
You know,
But if it's not-
that was my savings that I have been saving for years.
We had a guy that lived right across the street over here that mailed $84,000 to New York because he thought that he won $6 million. It sucks, but sometimes if things are too good to be true, they are.
And I hope this is what that is. Okay.
I've learned a big lesson because you just don't.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let you get out of here and go to
sure
your
this
place.
kid
I thought
are
for
strapped in,
sure
okay?
you're supposed to trust people. I thought God says you are supposed to trust people.
Within reason.
Definitely when it comes to money. Hi guys. Y'all buckled in? I was making sure you're still buckled.
She's sticking to her story, isn't she?
Yeah. She come in here swearing she was in business with this company, or partners in this company. I literally was on the phone with my director when she first came up. And as you know, we're trained here to know what's good, what's not.
Yeah.
And when I literally was like, what'd you get the check for? And she's like, I got it because it's a business check. I'm in business with these people. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, how did you get it? Who did you talk to? Were you expecting it? Can I just have my check back now? I mean, just immediately. So she's lying straight through her teeth.
Yeah, we were trying to crack her out there. She's probably fessing up to it right now.
Yeah, so she knows. Like I said, and I did use whiteout. I do apologize because I put Jim's last name instead of hers. But no, I was like, well, how did you get it? They sent it in FedEx. I said, were you expecting it? Yeah, because I'm business partners with them.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No. Yeah.
She literally, before she even handed the check, she said, I need to cash this, and I want X amount in money orders and X amount in cash. And I can't remember the amounts because I was already focused. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, immediately, before I even, and then when I told her I had to I still have to call and verify. At that point in time, she's like, well, I gotta go. I have an appointment. If I'm late, I can't be late. I have to go. And I mean, just calm. And at that point in time, I had her ID.
Yeah.
Now what?
Now she's out there BSing.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, of course she is.
Yeah.
And I mean, sometimes I'll give people benefit of the doubt. These last couple times, and this one come in, get mad immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, she was demanding the check the entire time and her ID. Well, then I had her ID, but it was at my window, but I was in the back, away from her trying to verify. And my teller, Sheila, handed her the ID back. She made me mad. But anyway, she wasn't leaving anyway because I think she was wanting that check back.
Yeah,
she's like, well, if it's a problem.
10 other places.
Yeah, and she said, well, if it's a problem, I'll just go ahead and take it to Fifth Third. They'll do it. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're attempting to sign it, or to cash it. You've already signed it prior to even coming in. So yeah, she's totally bullshitting.
Well, I asked her, I said, who do you bank with? And she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, why wouldn't you taking it there? Oh, well, I needed money orders. And
exactly. She's bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm professional to an extent, but no, we definitely would like to probably go ahead and continue press charges, and then I'm sure that the maker would as well.
Yeah.
However all that goes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I'm always here.
All righty, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. And then do you have a card?
Yeah. I think so. I might have given my last one away.
What's your name?
Bill Hickey.
Bill Hickey?
Yep.
Oh, you got one.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Take care.
I appreciate it.
All righty, no problem. We'll see what we can do with it all. All right, take care.